Eric and Lyle's cousin, Alan Anderson, had lived with the Menendez family and knew the public didn't understand.
They just knew that, okay, we got these rich kids, boom, shot their parents, now they think they're multimillionaires. Well, that's not the case.
Alan had begun thinking back to some very disturbing things he had witnessed at the Menendez house, as had cousin Diane Hernandez.
He would take their heads and push them underwater until they started panicking and needed up. He would let them up again.
Jose's way of teaching his then quite young boys to swim. What did Kitty seem to think about it?
I mean, if Jose did it or said it, there was no questioning it. Absolutely none.
Not by the boys, not by Kitty.
She became like his right-hand man in enforcing things.
Including what Diane and Alan came to know as the single most important rule in the Menendez house.
You cannot go down the hall when Jose's with his kids.
Kitty didn't go down the hall either?
No.
But they did hear things.
I've heard them being whipped. Oh man, it was gut-wrenching. Just the screams and the daddy, don't hit me, daddy, don't, that kind of stuff.
The defense called teachers and coaches and family members to testify about emotional and physical abuse. One of them was cousin Alan.
And would you see bruises on the boys after that?
Yes, and they're above their thigh area for where a ball would be hit.
And then cousin Diane took the stand. And here came the most explosive issue of the trial. Diane testified that the abuse Jose inflicted on his sons was not just physical, but sexual.
He and his dad had been touching each other, and he indicated that it was in his genital area.
And Diane told us she observed even more.
3 of them would take showers together. Lyle was 15 and Eric was 12.
We had to ask, did the brothers ask you to lie for them?
No.
Did they ask you to sort of like shade things or tell certain stories, not other stories or anything like that? The defense contended the abuse was real, went on for years, and finally,
they came to believe that something terrible was about to break loose.
It was just happiness. Now we are in the same facility. I see him every day and we talk. I'm all very close. It took 21 years. It was really in large part because of the change in societal attitudes about the case and child sexual abuse of boys.
There are 200 men standing in our studio audience right now. Each one is holding a picture of themselves at the age when they say they were first sexually abused.
Oprah Winfrey did her groundbreaking show in which she had an audience of childhood sex abuse survivors that were male and said that she was lifting the veil off of childhood sexual abuse of boys. That was 16 years after I testified. 16 years. There was a healing and a lifting